So now we have 2 months left, okay, and I'm getting so many calls where people are suffering because of their foundation, their basics are not clear. So I will give you guys a few tips, basic things you can improve, and using these basic techniques you can make difficult figures or difficult drawings. Okay, so one by one. First, every day when you wake up in the morning or whenever you have time, 10 minutes, practice lines, like straight lines, okay, and then go back, vertical lines, and then up, and then diagonal lines, and then in this direction. Okay, so this is your line practice. Now one very important tip: when you are making a line, don't do this. Don't move your wrist. You know, it should come from forearm. It should straight come from forearm. Okay, so this is one of the tips. Keep that in mind. Another thing, circles. Okay, so practice circles every day for 10 minutes every day. It's been so long for me. It's like I don't know when was the last time I sketched, but this is the basic thing. So turn on the TV or put on some music or a TV series or podcast, and then meanwhile keep practicing it. Opposite direction, then again clockwise, then anti-clockwise. Okay, now this is the most crucial thing which you should practice every day: ellipses. Okay, so practice ellipses. So you have to practice it day and night. If you are weak while drawing ellipses, then it's a big problem. So do take care of ellipses. And then last one, this is just for the control, muscle control, more like muscle memory. So these are the things you have to practice every day for 10 to 20 minutes. I used to practice for 1 hour, but it's up to you. Okay, then your perspective and proportion. So for perspective, uh, let's see. No blank page. Yeah. Okay. So create basic shapes. If you are creating box, it should be like this. Simple. And what I'm seeing, people don't make a proper box. So there are two lines which are going to infinity. But for example, if we say, there is no infinity, but here is the vanishing point. Okay, then what I will do, see, this line is coming. Now it will distort. Yeah, it will distort, right? And then again, one vanishing point over here, somewhere, wherever you want to put. Then it will distort again. So now we have this new cube. Okay, because we are using vanishing point over here, which is not practically possible, but this is how we see objects. When you are looking at a cuboid, the front part will look bigger, and like the back part, it will look smaller. Okay, even if you're looking at a wall, so the part which is nearest to you, that will look really big, and the part which is further away from you, that will look really small. So this is how vanishing point works, and it's a 2 point perspective, right? Now if we are talking about 3 point perspective, okay, this is very, the distance is kind of, lame, it's very short. So for example, here is the third perspective. Okay, now what will happen, this this will distort this, right? Now these two lines are meeting over here on this funny. We are just assuming, and you can see these two lines are meeting over here. So this is that's how you make 3 point perspective. Now these vertical lines are not vertical anymore. Now this cube is in 3 point perspective. See, it's so simple. It's so simple, and and you guys are making mistakes when it comes to making perspective drawings. So practice like this. Make sure your foundation is strong. Okay. Another thing. Now, when it comes to making ellipses, okay, so you can practice ellipses like this. First, make a box, right? Cross. See, as simple as that. Okay, and for example, you want to make a wheel. These things you have to make. These things you have to do. Right? It's so simple when you're making wheels, because the basics are clear. My line quality is not that great because I haven't been practicing sketching for really long, but my basics are clear. Okay, so this is how you have to do. I will try one more thing. If it comes out great, then yeah, good. So this line and this line, these are perpendicular, and yeah, okay. See, this looks like a wheel, right? So if you make perpendicular and make ellipse around it, okay, then it will come out as a wheel. The people who suffer when it comes to making wheels, it's a nice trick you can use. Okay. And now what else? What else in sketching? Mm, for now, I guess it's okay. I'm still thinking. Right. You can also make it more complicated boxes. So we are making more complicated boxes, but everything is in perspective, so it won't look bad, right? See, so simple. And now these are basic shapes, and using these shapes we can make very complex objects. Okay, and make sure when you make a sketch there is some background you are giving to pop out like this. Yeah, it looks good. And when you write a title, use these arrows, right? It looks good, like professional. And I will try to write something. It shouldn't look like you are writing in your notebook. It should look like you are sketching a product. So yeah, and this background exists because we want to make our sketch pop up. So you can use different colors over here. Okay, make sure the pencil is kind of dark, right? And what else you should practice? Practice human figures daily. This is the most difficult part, even for me. I don't know how I did it. I forgot now. So make skeletons and all. That will do. And sceneries, sceneries. I told you guys, for practicing sceneries, you have to read mangas, different type of mangas, and then draw sceneries, because they make things, uh, they capture the essence, they capture the moment, you know so do take inspiration from mangas. And yeah, that's it. Okay.